Success doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't just fall into someone's lap one ordinary Tuesday afternoon while they're looking for the remote. Success is attracted to certain kinds of people who think differently, act intentionally, and commit themselves to growth. The beautiful thing is that becoming that person is entirely within your control. A lot of people say, I'll work on myself after I become successful, but that's backwards. Success is not about what you have. It's about who you become while pursuing what you want. The rewards are simply the byproduct of personal transformation. Success leaves clues. Study highly accomplished people in any field, and you'll notice common patterns. They share habits, attitudes, disciplines, and ways of thinking. None of these qualities are reserved for a select few. They can all be learned, practiced, and developed. It starts with one essential decision. You must take complete responsibility for your life. That means no more blaming circumstances, parents, the economy, your boss, or the weather. Once you accept that your life is your responsibility, you reclaim your power. Responsibility is not a burden, it's freedom. It means you are no longer waiting for permission. You become the author of your own story. People who succeed don't sit around asking, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I do about it? That single shift changes everything. If you don't like your current situation, you have two options. Accept it or change it. Complaining is not a strategy. Excuses never built empires. Action does. And action begins with clarity. You need goals, not vague wishes, not distant fantasies, clear, measurable, emotionally compelling goals. A goal is like a destination on a map. Without one, you'll drift. You'll be busy, but not productive. Active, but not effective. More importantly, your goals must belong to you, not your parents, not society, not social media, not the version of success someone else sold you. Your goals should reflect your deepest desires, your highest values, and the life you genuinely want to create. When your goals align with your authentic self, motivation becomes natural. Write them down. There is tremendous power in transferring an idea from your mind onto paper. It signals commitment. It activates your subconscious. It transforms a dream into a declaration. Review your goals daily. Read them in the morning, read them at night. Keep them alive in your mind. But goals alone are not enough. A goal without action is merely a pleasant thought. Execution is everything. Discipline is the bridge between desire and accomplishment. It is what separates dreamers from achievers. Discipline gets you moving when motivation is nowhere to be found, because motivation is unreliable. Some days it shows up, some days it sleeps in. Discipline never takes a day off. It is choosing what you want most over what you want now. Success is rarely the result of one massive effort. More often, it is the accumulation of small actions repeated consistently over time. Every day, you are laying bricks. One workout, one sales call, one chapter, one conversation, one decision. A single brick may seem insignificant, but enough bricks, placed with consistency and care, eventually become a foundation, then walls, then an entire life. This is how greatness is built, not overnight, but over time. And while action shapes your external world, your mindset shapes everything else. Your mind is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant there will grow. Plant doubt, fear, and negativity, and those weeds will spread rapidly. Plant confidence, gratitude, and possibility, and you'll cultivate abundance. Protect your mind. The books you read, the podcasts you consume, the conversations you engage in, and the people you spend time with all influence your thinking. Your future is hidden in your daily inputs. Successful people are relentless learners. Formal education may help you earn a living, but self-education can transform your life. Read every day. Study biographies. Learn from those who've already traveled the road. Borrow their wisdom. Avoid their mistakes. Knowledge, however, is only potential power. Applied knowledge becomes real power. The marketplace does not reward what you know. It rewards what you do with what you know. Equally important is your attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Two people can face identical circumstances and produce completely different outcomes. One sees obstacles. The other sees opportunities. One sees rejection. The other sees redirection. Life is less about what happens to you and more about how you respond. A positive attitude is not naive optimism. It is the disciplined decision to focus on solutions instead of problems. Challenges are inevitable. Defeat is optional. Failure, in particular, deserves a new definition. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every accomplished person has failed repeatedly. The difference is they refuse to let failure become final. They treated each setback as data, each disappointment as instruction, each loss as preparation. Failure asks one question: will you continue? Your answer determines your future. Now let's talk about habits. Your life today is largely the result of your habits yesterday. What you repeatedly do ultimately defines who you become. Excellence is never an isolated act. It is a repeated pattern. Successful people build routines that support their ambitions. They wake intentionally. They manage their energy. They exercise. They plan. They reflect. They prioritize. They improve. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Create systems that make success inevitable. Start small. Master one habit at a time. Small disciplines, repeated daily, create extraordinary results. Another critical factor is your environment. You are deeply influenced by the people around you. Your conversations shape your beliefs. Your associations influence your standards. Your standards determine your actions, and your actions create your results. Choose your circle carefully. Spend time with people who challenge you, inspire you, and elevate your thinking. Seek mentors. A mentor can help you avoid years of unnecessary struggle. They can see blind spots you cannot. They can shorten your learning curve dramatically. Approach mentorship with humility and value. Be teachable. Be prepared. Take action on advice. The fastest way to earn more guidance is to apply the guidance you've already received. Success also requires persistence. Most people quit far too soon. They plant seeds and dig them up a week later to see if they're growing. They expect immediate results in a world governed by delayed rewards. Persistence means continuing long after the excitement has faded. It means staying committed when progress is invisible. It means showing up on days when no one is watching. Winners are often just ordinary people with extraordinary endurance. They outlast obstacles. They outlearn competitors. They outpersist adversity. Success belongs to those who refuse to leave the field. Health must also be part of your definition of success. Without health, achievement loses much of its meaning. Your body is the vehicle through which all success is experienced. Protect it, strengthen it, respect it, exercise regularly, eat intentionally, sleep sufficiently, manage stress. Your mental health deserves equal attention. Practice gratitude. Develop emotional resilience. Guard your peace. A calm mind makes better decisions. A strong body sustains greater effort. A healthy person can pursue opportunities that an exhausted person cannot. Continuous growth is non-negotiable. The world changes rapidly. Skills become obsolete. Industries evolve. Adaptability becomes a competitive advantage. Stay curious. Learn new technologies. Acquire new skills. Challenge your assumptions. Growth begins where comfort ends. Do something difficult regularly. Discomfort is often the price of expansion. If you always stay where it's safe, you'll never discover how capable you truly are. Integrity is another cornerstone. Success without integrity is merely temporary applause. Character matters. Keep your word. Honor commitments. Tell the truth. Do the right thing, especially when it's inconvenient. Trust is one of the most valuable assets you'll ever possess. And trust is built through consistent integrity. People do business with those they trust. People follow those they trust. People recommend those they trust. Integrity compounds. So does dishonesty. Choose wisely. In a distracted world, focus has become a superpower. Attention is your most valuable currency. Spend it deliberately. Multitasking is often just inefficient task switching. Concentrate fully on one important task at a time. Eliminate distractions. Protect your best hours. Schedule your priorities. Don't merely prioritize your schedule. The ability to say no is essential. Every yes carries a hidden no. When you say yes to distraction, you say no to progress. Guard your time. Communication is another essential skill. No matter your profession, your ability to communicate will significantly influence your success. Learn to express ideas clearly. Speak with confidence. Write persuasively. Listen actively. People are drawn to those who make them feel understood. Listening is often more powerful than speaking. Connection precedes influence. Creativity and innovation are equally important. The world rewards original thinkers. Ask better questions. Challenge assumptions. Explore alternatives. Expose yourself to diverse ideas. Read widely. Travel when possible. Engage with people from different backgrounds. Innovation often happens at the intersection of unrelated disciplines. Feed your mind broadly. Resilience will carry you through difficult seasons. And difficult seasons are guaranteed. Resilience is not avoiding pain. It is recovering from it. It is bending without breaking. It is trusting that setbacks are temporary. Every obstacle contains a lesson. Every disappointment carries direction. Every challenge develops strength. You may get knocked down. Just don't unpack and live there. Adaptability is closely tied to resilience. The strategy may need to change. The destination may remain the same. Successful people are flexible in method but firm in purpose. They pivot when necessary. They evolve. They experiment. They refuse to become prisoners of outdated thinking. Balance is also essential. Achievement means little if every other area of life collapses. Success should enhance your life, not consume it. Nurture your relationships. Protect your health. Develop spiritually. Grow intellectually. Contribute meaningfully. A truly successful life is rich in multiple dimensions. Time management plays a central role in all of this. You cannot manage time itself. Time moves regardless. You can only manage yourself. Focus on what is important, not merely urgent. Invest your hours wisely. The quality of your life often reflects the quality of your calendar. Use time intentionally. Protect mornings. Review evenings. Plan weekly. Reflect monthly. Evaluate quarterly. Life improves when attention becomes deliberate. Visualization can also be remarkably powerful. See your future clearly. Imagine success vividly. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles. Visualize the process, not just the prize. Your subconscious responds strongly to repeated mental rehearsal. Athletes use this. Executives use this. Performers use this. So should you. Relationships deserve special attention. Success is a team sport. Treat people well. Add value. Be generous. Follow through. Show appreciation. Maintain connections. Your reputation travels ahead of you. Make sure it tells a good story. Self-awareness is perhaps the ultimate competitive advantage. Know your strengths. Understand your weaknesses. Recognize your patterns. Study your emotional triggers. Feedback is fuel for growth. Seek it. Accept it. Use it. The better you understand yourself, the better you can lead yourself. Calculated risk-taking is necessary. Growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. Take intelligent risks. Research thoroughly. Prepare carefully. Then act boldly. Waiting for certainty usually means waiting forever. Patience, however, must accompany courage. Great things take time. A tree does not grow overnight. Neither does mastery. Neither does wealth. Neither does character. Trust the process. Stay committed. Continue planting. Harvest always follows sowing. Learn relentlessly from failure. Ask better questions. What worked? What didn't? What would I do differently next time? Failure becomes valuable when analyzed honestly. And don't forget to celebrate. Acknowledge progress. Honor milestones. Reward discipline. Success is not reserved only for the finish line. It exists in every meaningful step forward. Celebration reinforces momentum. It reminds you that growth is happening. Ultimately, success is not something you chase. It is something you attract by becoming the kind of person worthy of it. Develop your mind. Strengthen your body. Refine your character. Expand your skills. Elevate your standards. Serve others. Stay humble. Remain hungry. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep moving. The opportunities you seek are often seeking the person you are becoming. Become that person. Commit fully. Start now. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Not after circumstances improve. Today. Because the life you want is built one decision at a time. One habit at a time. One courageous action at a time. Success is not random. It is intentional. It is earned. It is cultivated. And it begins the moment you decide to become someone who naturally attracts it. The potential already exists within you. Your future is waiting. Now go build it.